As we continue to find stressors in our house, and you're looking around your house and finding those and following the steps that I'm making, I want to deep dive into edges and centers, because edges and centers can be kind of confusing to some people because it's not normally talked about in that way. Now, this room we've used before, and I'm going to deep dive into this room and also talk about ways that people try to put band-aids on what's wrong with this room. So if you've watched my channel at all, you know that this room is just not working because we have this door right here. This is the entry door, and you want to cut across this room right here, right across this sitting or living area here. This is another view of it right here. And you want to cut across to here. You want to go this way to there. And then, of course, there's the path of travel this way. That's not working. And because this door has no entryway. Many people try to fix this. And if you look at the comments and the videos where I talk about entryways and how that's a huge stress for a home, there's a lot of people that think they're being helpful and they're suggesting ways to quote unquote fix this. You can't fix this. You can do band-aids because the architecture isn't doing the work. The architecture isn't telling you that you are now transitioning into a space. The architecture is not there. Therefore, you have to go out and buy stuff and mimic what the architecture is missing. If we look back at this right here, this view, here's how a lot of people try to fix it. Now, I'm just going to use blocks and just crude drawings. They'll do something like this. Put a bookshelf here, a room divider. It could be a screen, something that separates. And again, you're mimicking the architecture that should have already been there. Some people will do a full wall like this and maybe a shelf on this side, or just build a wall. This could be, some people in some houses kind of have a half wall that goes like that. So then it's just this part down here. And you're looking over into the space. You put a couch against there, and you put a couch here or a love seat here. Now, what you've done is you know that the center of the room is right here. That's the center of the room. That's where it wants to be. You have no edges to put any furniture on, only this corner. That's what I'm talking about, centers and edges. Rooms, even if it's an open floor plan, you still need centers and edges. You can't put it against the fireplace, and you don't want to put your couch halfway up this window so that everybody can see the back of your couch. It looks like a warehouse. Okay, this is one way that people try to fix that. But again, you're making it worse. You've made a bottleneck here. You've made a bottleneck here of getting in and out of this little space. And it's just still not working. There's another way that people try to fix it. They just leave this area open. And now if you sit here, this is a circulation path that's open to this other room over here that's doing I'm not sure what. But now it doesn't feel like a room at all. You've lost the complete center because now it just feels like this kind of wide spot in a lobby. Here's another way people try to fix it. You put your full couch here. You put your love seat here, area rug. You can put a chair over in this area. Again, these are just band-aids, right? None of this is working to fix this. This is why I'm so adamant about entryways and having these flow patterns that work. Because again, when you come in this door, your body still wants to cut across this, but now you're forced to walk like a robot to go around this room because the architecture isn't doing the job. If you want to get extreme, you just have one big couch here, maybe a chair over there, throw an area rug and a coffee table, and call it a day with that. I don't think this is an entertainment room. I don't think you're going to put a TV above this area. So this room also becomes kind of neglected because I'm guessing that somewhere else in this house is more of the entertainment area where people are going to be most of the time. This is probably a room, an area that's not going to be used very much at all, but it wants to be. This is another reason I think this is a remodel. In addition, things were added on, maybe right here, because this is a fireplace, and the fireplace is normally in the living areas where people gather around that, going back to, caveman days, gathering around a fire. But now this room is just an extra room. It's just square footage to put on the listing, and it looks great on the listing as far as a number, but it's just not working. And this is how you find stressors in your home. You have to be kind of cutthroat about it. And like, is this just square footage, or is this room actually serving the house? And so when you go to remodel it, that's the stuff that a good designer, a good architect should be talking about. And that's why I don't give ways to fix this quickly in the comments, because design is holistic. I need to see this entire floor plan before I can do anything, because the first thing I want to do is I want to move this door. I want to get rid of this door right here. And I want to bring back the celebration of this room, of what it used to be, because a fireplace and a huge window, that definitely used to be the center of the home, used to be on the top of the hierarchy list. It used to be the celebration of the home, and now it is not. So what did it used to be, and how can we make that again? That's what we're looking at.